Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talita Kumi TV. This is me, your host, Kujo Iwanganada, and I would like to welcome you today as I am here with the Executive Mayor of the Steve Tshwete local municipality. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Mr. Executive Mayor, please tell us, what is the topic of today?
Today we want to address the community on the budget process of Steve Tshwete local municipality.
So, but now I see that you said that it is an urgent call for the public comment on the 2020-2021 budget.
Yeah.
Please tell us about that.
Thank you very much. Greetings to all of you residents of Steve Tshwete local municipality. Today we are addressing you on the finalization of the process budget, about the process of budgeting for 2020-2021. We are doing so at a time when South Africa, and indeed the whole world, is at war against an enemy which is invisible, and that is coronavirus. We want to thank all the health workers who are in the forefront of the struggle against this coronavirus. Some of them have actually paid with their lives for the nation to be saved. One of the laws that govern the municipalities, the Municipal Finance Management Act, it enjoins us to consult with our communities whenever we deal with budgets. And it is for that reason that today we want to address you, the community of Steve Tshwete, on the budget of 2020-2021. We are addressing you on the budget of 2020-2021 because we want you to make your inputs so that when this budget is finalized, your inputs are taken into consideration. Firstly, we want to express our heartfelt gratitude to the residents of Steve Tshwete local municipality, who continuously honor their civic duties by religiously paying for their services without fail, even during this time of coronavirus. Our contract with you, the people, is that you will pay for the services that you receive, and as a municipality, we will continue to improve all the services that you receive. Once again, we want to take this opportunity to renew our pledge to work with our residents and all stakeholders, including business, and we invite everyone to work with us as we prepare to begin a new financial year in July. Our proposed budget takes into consideration the views of all communities of Steve Tshwete local municipalities as espoused in the Integrated Development Plan. This budget was prioritized based on the key challenges highlighted in the IDP and the political lekgotla that we held at the beginning of the year. In that lekgotla and in the IDP, we realized that there are challenges, and some of those challenges are township economy, the aging infrastructure that we have in our community. From time to time, you will be aware that we've got pipe bursts. It is because the infrastructure of our town is more than 40 years, or the water infrastructure is more than 40 years underground, and therefore it has aged, it needs to be replaced, we need to replace that. Unemployment is one of other challenges that we are faced with. Housing backlog is a big problem in our municipality, and we want to address the housing backlog by giving our people stands so that they can be in a position to build for themselves. And if those who can't build for themselves, the RDP houses will find them in those stands. Now, the budget of the previous year, for instance, the one that we are in now, 2019-2020, was about 2.2 billion. And of this, operational budget was 1.7 billion, and capital projects were 469 million. Now, we hope at the end of this financial year, we shall have spent 90% of the capital budget. Our intention was to spend up to 95, up to 100, but due to COVID-19, we will not be in a position to realize our goals. Now, this budget is actually addressing the question of roads, the question of water, sanitation, electricity, and housing in our municipality. In 2020-2021, the draft budget, all in all, is about 2.6 billion. And of this, 1.9 billion will be for operational matters, whilst capital budget will cost us about 673 million. Now the capital budget, most of the capital budgets that we are going to do, just to highlight some of them, we want to replace 79 kilometers of asbestos water pipes in Mkhuzi to the tune of 48 million. We will replace the water bulk line from Skidban to Graspan to the tune of 52 million. We will build a reservoir in Mkhuzi, water reservoir in Mkhuzi, to the tune of 52 million. We will build a new substation also in Mkhuzi to the tune of 123 million. This is necessitated by the fact that Mkhuzi depend on the power station or on the substation that is in Golfsech. And once there's a problem with that power station, it affects almost the whole town. So we want to delink Mkhuzi and Golfsech, or most of the town, when it comes to electricity. So that when there's a problem, that problem does not affect everybody. When there's a problem in Mkhuzi, it must not affect the town. When there's a problem in town, it must not affect Mkhuzi. So we are going to spend 123 million to be able to build that substation. We will service sites in different parts of the town, where, as I've already indicated, we will put our people there, so that our people don't wait for houses because there's a big backlog. So we'll service sites in Deneser North, we will service sites in Kwazamugutle, Mkhuzi Extension 2, Industrial Node in Mkhuzi, and in Rockdale. We will also construct roads in different wards in our municipality to the tune of 92 million. We will build community centers, sports centers, and other facilities to the tune of 53.9 million. The improvement of waste management facilities will be allocated 17.3 million. The upgrading of our wastewater treatment works, that is in Bosch grants, will receive 51.6 million. In 2019-2020 financial year, the municipality allocated revenue budget of 1.8 billion, and the proposed revenue today for 2020-2021 is 1.9 billion to fund the operational, as I've already indicated, and I've already indicated that is more than 600 million for capital projects. Now, in order to be able to address all the problems that we want to address, the capital projects that I've spoken about, there will be a nominal increase of the services that we receive from the municipality. Property rates, for instance, will increase by 5.8%. Sewer will increase by 8.1%. Water will increase by 7.2%. Refuse removal will increase by 6.7%, whilst electricity will increase by 6.23%. Now, we hope that you, the people of the municipality, will be in a position to make inputs into this budget, so that when we finalize it at the end, as I've already indicated, we will be in a position to take into consideration your inputs. Once again, thank you, the people of Steve Trete. You are reliable allies. We are working very well with you, and we hope you'll continue paying for the services. And once again, let me warn you that let us remain in our houses, because COVID-19 is still with us, and the number of people who are dying in South Africa is increasing on daily basis. So let's remain in our houses. The lockdown is still there. Let's go out only when it is necessary. Let us use masks, and I've seen many of you are actually using masks. Let us observe social distance. And this is the only way in which we can be in a position to win the war against COVID-19. I thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I can say that there might be some people out there, the residents in the community, that they might not understand or might pose a question to the speech that you just gave us. So now, you spoke something about the IDP. Please tell us about that. Can you at least unpack it?
IDP is an integrated development plan. It is a document that is drawn together with the community on all the needs of the different wards in our community. So we go from ward to ward, as we've done already, to find out from those wards as to what is it that they think needs to be done by the municipality in that ward. And we collate all those things and then we put them in one document. And that document is called IDP document.
Okay, thank you once again. Another question. Can you please briefly share a summary of the current budget and going forward now that there is the COVID-19 pandemic?
I've already shared with you the current budget. But the current budget of this year is actually 2.2 billion. That's what I said. And then I actually said that out of this 2.2 billion, 1.7 billion is for operational activities by the municipality. And out of that 2.2, 469 million is for capital projects. And I have said that most of those capital projects are related to roads, are related to water, sanitation, and electricity that we give to our people.
Okay, thank you, sir. Now, what are the differences before and after the COVID-19 pandemic financially compared to the previous budget?
Well, we have not really realized, seen any difference so far. I'm sure it is at the end of this month that we'll be able to see difference in terms of revenue collection. Because so far, it's only May. At the end of May, we'll see whether people are paying or not. But on the overall so far, we have not seen an impact of the COVID-19 on our revenue collection. But I'm saying we'll wait until the end of May to be able to comment on that.
Okay. Based on the 5-year plan as a municipality, how is the budget affected actually by the COVID-19 pandemic?
Well, the COVID-19 pandemic started now in beginning of March, and we can't say it has already affected the 5-year plan. But if it continues, it is bound to affect our 5-year plan because we are aware that, for instance, there's a lockdown now, the economy is not growing, and if the economy is not growing, it will mean that fewer people will get work, and if fewer people get work, it means fewer people will be able to pay for rates and services. And as a result, the budget of the municipality is bound to shrink. And once it shrinks, it means that the services that we provide to a municipality will also shrink. We just hope that we don't go that direction. But the reality of the situation is that if this thing persists and it goes on for a longer time, we will have no choice but move in that direction.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Executive BJ Tolo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as now we are closing, I would like to tell everyone out there that if ever you want to refer your comments, you can also refer them to the Steve Tshwete local municipality email address at the council at stlm.gov.za. I will repeat, it's council at stlm.gov.za. And also, you can follow them on their Facebook page and comment on their Facebook page at official STLM. I will repeat, at official STLM. And once you get there, you also find a link there, and then you'll click the link to allow you, that will direct you, that link will also direct you to the page that which you will be able to comment. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, this is Talita Kumi FM. Thank you for tuning in today. Have a good day.